Okay. Good afternoon. I'm Scott Rudra, and I'll be describing homework assignment 2.2 Milestone. This was a challenging project, and for me, at least, it is called the Cannon game. And what this game is a game of trajectory and power, where you send a projectile flying through the air to hit a target. You have to estimate the trajectory and power, and from there, re-estimate until you hit your targets. Go ahead and share my screen. Okay, this is the design document for the Cannon game. And there are a couple of changes to go through. SLD will not be the API we use to support the functionality of the game. We've started with Visual Basic forms, and if I can't use Visual Basic throughout the system, I will convert over to C++, now that I know I can do that. Working with the unfamiliar interface, the IDE, I didn't know how to start or stop projects or use the get or use the functions and drivers inside the program. So the first way I found and the easiest way I found was Visual Basic forms. And in my research of Visual Basic, I also found how C++ forms can be utilized. So more than likely, we're probably going over to C++. But Visual Basic forms, we have a play menu, an options menu, and an exit menu. This is the mock-up of our original menu, mock-up of our interface. As you can see, we're making changes. The bindings buttons are going away. The escape button will probably go away. The fire button is definitely going to get changed to a mouse click. There's a vertical slide right along here for the cannon's elevation, and a horizontal slide for the power of the cannon. And cannon placement will be in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Task 1, develop a menu interface. Feature 1 with no dependencies. This is all pseudocode for programming the rest of the game. And verification, validation of the work we've done. Verification, does the game activate? And switch between menus. And validations is if the menu screens appear in the order in which they're supposed to. Does the play button work? And the screen changes to interface. That's an important one. Here we have the program for form 1, which is the menu. And button 1 is the exit button. Button 3 is the one for form 2, which is the play button. And button 2 is the one for options, which is form 3. Form 2 is the interface. You have slides on the side and on the bottom, and the cannon placed in the lower left-hand corner. Form 2 has labels, picture boxes, panels, and loading. Form 3 is blank because we haven't done any work on optimizing for different systems. As you see, it reflects that in the code for Form 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and build out the as building, we're building out the program, and building is completed in 2.52 seconds. This is the form as it operates. The play button takes us to the play menu where we can adjust the angle and the power of the cannon. Options takes us to the options menu, which we still have work on. And exit closes it all down. So it works. It took 5 hours, but it works. And we'll be adding more and more to it as we go along throughout the next 2 weeks. Thank you for hearing my design milestone, and thank you and have a good evening.